So get comfortable, grab a pen and paper and get ready for some awesome content. Now you will see a lot of text on this, and there's two reasons. The main reason is that if people have trouble hearing, it's so that they can actually read along and understand. But did you know it's an actual fact? If people listen and read at the same time to the same content, they actually absorb it better. Little fact for you there. I don't know if it's any useful to you, but obviously, like I say, I really want to help everyone, and if people can't hear properly, I want them to also to be able to ride along with us on this. So I'm going to teach you how to generate high-paying clients, recurring income, and hands-free money from today onwards using a revolutionary new method called connected TV. All questions at the end will be answered, like I said. So don't worry, I'm not ignoring you. It's just that then I can go through this and just blast it out, and we can all ride this journey together. So we stumbled across in my business a virtually untouched niche that brings in a ton of all the benefits that all businesses needed. I'm talking mine, Anthony's, yours, any of the speakers that have been on, they all need these benefits. And the niche that I've stumbled across allows every single one of those things. It's a niche that I've spent a considerable amount of time in. We've achieved incredible things in the past 5 years, and you'll find out. And I believe in this arena so much that I've invested over $250,000 into it, okay? Not just that, in the next hour, I will prove how awesome this arena is, not just with our own results, but with other people's results too. So who am I and why should you listen to me? Well, I'm Craig Crawford, age 37. I began my own business 7 years ago. I've generated over 7 million in online sales, and my main focus is online television software. My main flagship product is called TV Boss Fire, aka TV Boss, which Teresa's in the crowd who already has access to it. I've trained thousands of people worldwide over the years, and I've launched over 70 products, whether it's software or courses. That's a hell of a lot in those years. I've helped my students hit success with connected TV, but using online television, I also help to teach people how to get free leads. I help people get free traffic. I help people generate sales. I help people on television and get them mass exposure. I help them get brand awareness and credibility. I also help them achieve success regardless of their age or ability, and I will prove this. And I also help people towards financial freedom. And most importantly, this is the one thing I believe in, is I teach people to help themselves. A lot of people a lot of businesses out there always want you relying on them, so they're just stuck. And I don't believe in that. I want people to be able to do their own thing when they want, if they want. So when I say something about TV, you can pretty much bet I know what I'm talking about. And in my business circles, I'm nicknamed the TV boss because I eat, sleep, and breathe this niche, and I really do. And if there's anyone to listen to in online television, I am really confident it's myself and my team, probably more so my team in the technical side of things. And lucky for you, I want you to succeed. I truly do. And that's why you're on this call too. So please do pay attention, because this mass movement currently happening online is moving so quickly, and the peak isn't even here yet. Taking decisive action and learning what I share is paramount to ensure you're in at the right time. How many times have you sat back and thought, damn, I missed the boat? How many times? Just think that to yourself, whether it's mobile phones, the dot-com boom, anything like that. You think about it. How many of you actually thought back right now and think, oh my God, I've missed loads? Because I know I have. I'm 37, and even by the time I was 20, I thought I was missing out on things looking backwards. So for an example, look at crypto. If you bought 10 Bitcoins when one coin was just $1 each, you'd have $460,390 right now in your bank. That's incredible. But if you haven't invested in crypto, like I haven't, I've been too busy building my business and focusing on one thing. I wish I did though back in the day, because even spending $100, my goodness, we would be rich, right? So the urgency really is real when it comes to fast moving trends and niches. So like I say, please do pay attention and please take me seriously. So what's online connected TV? Let's get straight into it, because now you know, obviously, I am in the television niche. It's time to move forwards and actually teach you more about this kind of stuff. So connected TV, also known as online TV, is basically any kind of entertainment device that's connected to the internet and capable of streaming video, essentially merging computer technology and television together. It's as simple as that. This includes popular devices like Roku, Google Chromecast, Amazon Fire Stick, Apple TV, and even gaming consoles. Outside of video streaming, users are also able to listen to music, check social media accounts, browse for news updates, and pretty much anything else you can do on a computer. And these things that I've mentioned, I didn't even throw in Roku ready TVs or TVs. I have a question for you guys. Do you guys know what connected TV is? Can you put a 1 in the box just so I know? If you don't worry. I can go more into depth, but do you know what it's all about now? Can you understand what connected TV is? It's basically a television that connects somehow to the internet to provide content. David says yes. Says Lena. I don't need to ask Therese. But great, people are understanding, and that's the main thing, because all of you need to understand this to move forwards and see the true potential. So online television has grown immensely. It's literally exploded. And the two powerhouses online television is Amazon Fire and Roku TV. They are the two beasts that are battling it out right now for the lion's share of people. These two are absolutely going at it, and Roku TV had the early start on them, and Amazon Fire has really caught up to them. But Roku's still ahead by a little bit, but there is a big battle going on. You just probably don't know about it or haven't seen it. Maybe you guys haven't even seen Amazon or Roku devices or TVs and stuff. David says click connected TV instead of devices in Google Ads. Oh, okay. Tim says yes, got it. Good. I just want to make sure you're all on the ball with me on this, because this is important stuff. So this is how it works. You grab a device. Oh, sorry, I oversped that one. So basically you grab your connected device, you plug it into the USB or inside a power adapter, and then you can also plug it into the HDMI slot. And this is a GIF, and I'm unsure why it's, there we go. I don't know why it stopped working then. But you basically plug it into the USB slot, you get your connected TV device, and you plug it into the HDMI slot. Simple as that. The TV powers the stick, and the stick connects to the internet. And once that happens, when you've made a channel, your TV channel, they go on people's connected TVs once they log into their accounts to watch TV like this. And you may have seen stuff like this before. If you do have an Amazon Fire Stick or Roku Ready TV or device or anything like that, maybe Google Chromecast or anything like that, this is how it looks. So you can actually create TV channels yourself, by the way, that go in place of where the little arrows are pointing to get your channels in there. So you can be in there with the big dogs who are like Jack Ryan film, Billion series and Hunters, etc. You're up there with Netflix, Hulu. You are in the same arena as that. But don't freak out. Just do not freak out, because some people think, oh my God, television, like I must run a mile. I don't know what to do. I don't know how to do it. Well, that's why I'm here now, okay? And lots of independent businesses and people also have channels thanks to our system. These are some of the channels, and you'll see more of them soon. And I zoomed in, so excuse the blurriness, but we have a cooking channel, surfing channel, hunting and fishing, travel adventures, country music, television. There are many out there, and you may see that they are on Facebook posts, and that's because I have a Facebook group where people share their successes. And people like TJ Tipton had a channel that he made, and he says, I'm going to say that I'm not very impressed with a lot of marketing tools out there, but this is incredible. Thank you so much, and all that have made this. You absolutely rock. These are my stats for the last 10 days. And this guy got 1,000 installs. So basically, people who plug in their devices, or they have the Roku app or Fire TV, people can download their channels onto their apps to watch again and again. It's a bit like downloading Netflix, for example. It's that kind of thing. It's very powerful. Angela, listen to what she has to say. She says, hi, everyone. This is for those that are new and wondering about TV Boss. I have 2 successful channels, Prayer TV and Manual TV USA, with Roku TV Boss, over 5,000 subscribers and around 16,000 video views monthly, and growing, all without any advertising. I understand that it may be a little overwhelming at first, but just walk through the step-by-step training to set everything up. These people never made channels before. Here's Mark Anthony. He says, wow, pretty impressed with how many installs and hours watched over the 3.5 days since my channel has been live. Smiley face. Updated image after 4.5 days. So you see the top image In 3.5 days, he had 3,649 installs. Like I say, they're not views, they are installs. So people can come back again and again and again. Then after 4.5 days, just one more day, he got an additional 1,300 installs, a massive jump, right? So it's 5,903 cumulative installs. That's a massive jump, right? Then after 5 days, he says, after 5 days of being live, a lot of hours viewed already. Don't know where to look for ad revenue earnings though. Does anyone know where to look? That's kind of giving away another kind of chunk that I was going to teach you about. But he had 7,719 installs by day 5. So you could see just how much this was growing and growing and growing, and all without advertising, without driving traffic there. This was just purely organic. So he went on to say, I've watched my channel explode to over 70,000 viewers. Now, don't just listen to me, I'll let Mark tell you. And Mark wanted to give us a testimonial that he was so happy.
Hi everybody, my name is Mark. I'll just give you a quick testimonial of how good TV Boss is. I started my channel probably about 5 weeks ago now. Now, I think I've had just over 23,000 installs and over 70,000 views on my videos, and something like 3,000 to 3,500 hours worth of viewing, which, as most of you know, on YouTube, anything like that these days, yeah, it costs you a fortune in paying for ads and everything, and all this has been organic. So hope this helps.
So Mark went on to become an agency member and sell those TV channels. He's now one of the TV Boss agency customer success managers who works with us. He's an absolute genuinely great guy, and you'll find out more about him as well shortly. So why would anyone want their own real TV channel? And this is a real TV channel. This isn't something that just pops up onto people's websites or anything like that. This is where people can actually consume your content in the comfort of their own home. So put simply, people watch content online, a lot of content, and connected TV is the latest and fastest growing way for people to access and watch content around the world. This allows channel owners to tap into a huge source of traffic, hundreds of million, literally hundreds and hundreds of millions of people view in the US alone, let alone around the world, okay? And as it's a booming new market, that number is growing fast, very fast. So for the owner of the channel, it basically means that they get more traffic, more leads, more sales, more money, and brand awareness, amongst other things. There's so many more, but they're kind of the main ones. So look, you could become a channel owner with what I'll show you today, but actually it's not the most lucrative opportunity that I've discovered. Plus, my way is far easier and faster, and there's no need to create your own content at all, okay? Now that should get some ears pricked up. So let's jump into some quick history for a moment so we can all take a moment to realize where this arena is headed and share some vital information. So the growth of media history lesson, get your pen and paper. So the first TV was sold in 1929, the first radio in 1920, the first computer in 1971, the first public access internet was 1993, and the first smart device was sold in 1994. You can fact check if you like. All my facts are real and current, and all of them have been improved. But what happens when you combine TV, radio, computers, devices, and you give them access to the internet? Can you guess? Connected TV. This is where we are right now. Now, as you see, the evolution is very, very clear, and the only way forwards is this way because it makes sense. People do like sitting on their devices, but people like to consume TV in a different way to just being sat on their phone and small devices. They like being sat on like watching television from the comfort of their own home, not just mobiles. So here's some facts and stats. Many people think that YouTube is more popular than TV. It is really not true. It couldn't be further from the truth. In the US alone, they spend 5 times more watching TV every month than they do watching anything on YouTube. Also, when audiences watch, they are engaged. And according to an eye tracking survey, TV commanded twice the active viewing of YouTube and 15 times the active viewing of Facebook. This is with engagement and people actually watching it and consuming it properly. Crazy, right? The streaming industry is estimated to reach 124.6 billion by 2025. And all the sources are on the screen down on the bottom right or maybe in the middle. Just so you know, I am not just making these things up. 45% of video audiences would pay for live, exclusive, or on-demand video from a favorite team, speaker, or performer, and that's growing year by year. It's massive. The average person watches YouTube for just 16 minutes, which looks at marketers' opinions of what consumers do, in comparison to 3 hours and 26 minutes of TV. It's interesting stuff, right? I really hope you guys are on board with this. So in 2021, the US online connected TV devices rate hit 82%. That means 82% of America has access to online connected TV. Imagine how many people worldwide can access it too. This just isn't for the US, okay? So here's a fact. Anyone, including you, that's you listening right now, can win with television. We have a wide variety of people with online TV channels. Many. We've even got children who are making channels, and even people over the age of 80 with their own channels. From people with zero experience and resources to media professionals with their own studios. But what we do gives everyone a fair chance, a level playing field that allows us to do only what big corporations used to be able to afford, which you'll surely agree, right? Here's another fact. You don't even need to be on camera. You don't need your own content, and you do not need to make content. There's ways to get free content with little effort. One of the ways is Creative Commons, and we use content for free that we're allowed to use. Here's what I got from Wikipedia, just to kind of help make sense of it. A Creative Commons, which is CC license, is one of several public copyright licenses that enable the free distribution of an otherwise copyrighted work. A Creative Commons license is used when an author wants to give other people the right to share, use, and build upon a work that the author has created. There's way more than that, but this is kind of, people like sharing their content and get it out there. There are many places for this. So get a pen and paper and write this down, because it's exactly, if you want more content, even if it's not for connected TV, which it should be once I'm finished here, for your own business, if you ever want any additional content, why not use someone else's? As long as it's for free and you don't get in trouble for it, why not? So you can get free content from many places like YouTube, Vimeo, websites like Creative Commons, not just Creative Commons, and many more. You just have to search inside the video filters and select CC, which is basically the Creative Commons license. When you're inside there, it's super simple and takes minutes to do. I found one today. I'm not going to give it away because I think it's a gold mine, but I found one today that the Creative Commons license for something that I think is huge and has millions and millions of people view it every single week. But anyway, moving on. So now you know you're in the position of the highest point of media evolution. You're being introduced at the start of something huge. It's massive. So now from here, you're going to learn how to bank big bucks using the biggest television chains that's exploding right now. Some of you already in the chat already know about this kind of thing. Thanks to me, I think, because you've got my product. So we're all going to learn the biggest switch in television that people are making money from, the growth of online television and its future, and the reasons why you and businesses need channels. That's you and businesses, not just businesses or not just you, it's everyone. How to make money with television and channels and selling them, and also the avenues to obtain easy customers to sell to. So this is how the epic TV story that I have began. I met someone called Dr. Alex Davidovich back in 2016, and we became partners on TV Box in 2019. But after we kind of partnered for a few years, he retired and basically hung up his keyboard. And TV Boss Fire is the result of us working together to bring quality products to customers that truly help them. So I kind of evolved it since then. More massively. Like the reason why TV Boss exists is from the guidance of Dr. Alex, but my coding team basically, even though he's a very well-established coder for over 30 odd years, and he's a world champion chess player, so he's very smart. But anyway, he was an experienced programmer and saw what was happening with global live stream TV and had an idea, and it was pure brilliance. He created a basic TV, and this is when we first worked together. He basically created a basic TV software that just worked for Roku, which is an online television streaming service that I told you about. And 3 of his channels generated over 25,000 in ad revenue and a whopping 228,906 subscribers, which is installs, like I've already told you about, in just 1 year. He said to me, using my software, I amassed 228,906 subscribers, and somehow I found an extra $25,407.03 in my bank with advertising. That is when I knew TV Boss was a seriously good idea. And here is the screenshot of just testing when this came about. If I do pause, I'm just having a drink because I've got a lot to talk about and I want to keep fueled. So here's the first channel we're going to show you. This is Dog Kingdom. This is on Roku and Amazon if you want to go find it. 54,838 cumulative installs. These are people who've downloaded it onto their devices, remember, not just views. Then we have Chess School, something that Dr. Alex is a pro at, which is 36,921 installs. Then following on from that, we have the Guitar School, which is 137,147 installs in that year, okay? Here's a cheeky thing that we use. So it's a little trick. You see how it says by fameguitar.com? We basically put links inside the images like this so people know exactly where they can go to find out more information. It's a sneaky little trick. Hardly anyone uses it on these kind of platforms, but we do, and we teach that. So these are more channels that my guys well, not when I say my guys, my customers have created. Maybe one of these are your channels if you're viewing this right now. But this is just some of them that our systems created, and there's a lot. Like I already showed you the surf TV, country music, etc., etc. Down the bottom right, you see Raven TV. You're going to see Raven Blair, Glover and Amy's lovely lady. You'll find out more information. The bottom right, Joe Ferdinando. You'll find out more information about him because these guys are crushing it as well. But let's move on. So you may be wondering how hard it is to make TV channels. Well, we've got people of all technical abilities and ages. You are never too young to build a business. You're never too newbie, and you're never alone, okay? Lynn Stone is 77, and he says, I joined this opportunity to help authors, illustrators, and speakers exceed their present horizons. Therefore, I've labored all this time to get a great lineup. Software failure dumped me out twice, so I obtained a better. Today, this afternoon, I submitted my first station and it stuck. Roku kept it down, and I feel like I've really made it happen. Thanks for all the support. I'm 77 years old, and I'm the first one in my family to own a television station with advertisers already, and 2 biggies of the day considering my offer. 77-year-old guy stepped up his game and he's kicking ass. So age, ability, it doesn't matter. I promise you this. Here's some people who have a message for you guys, I guess, on behalf of, well, they sent it to me as a thank you.
My channel is called Mothers Making Money, and I'm very excited about it. From beginning to end, the whole process was easy because he made it easy with his manuals.
Sorry, let me restart that.
My channel is called
the screen went
Mothers
funky.
Making Money, and I'm very excited about it. From beginning to end, the whole process was easy because he made it easy with his manuals and his tutorials and me asking all my questions. So even if you're not a technology savvy person, you can do this.
I'd like to thank you for this awesome opportunity to enhance my financial status. I'm a newbie on pretty much all levels, but seeing the potential was too much to pass up and be afraid of it. With the amazing support, training, and the FB group, Facebook group, I believe I can and I will succeed because it just keeps getting better and better. With everybody is awesome. Craig, Alex, Alan, Jonathan, everybody helps everybody. And it's like we're all in this together, and it is just great. Thank you again.
Hi guys, okay, I just thought I'd do a quick video about a new product called TV Boss. The support that they give is second to none. The Facebook group that they've created and all the people in there are absolutely amazing. I'm part of a lot of Facebook groups, but I can honestly say the TV Boss Facebook group is the one that I jump into and engage with. The people in there are absolutely amazing. So if you did go and buy TV Boss, which I think you'd be pretty silly not to because it is a golden opportunity, then you have no worries about the support and all the people in there. It's a great family. I don't really want to be telling people about it because I want to keep it all to myself, but in the essence of actually supporting finally a good quality product, I wanted to do this video.
So these people had never made TV channels before, okay? It's not just like they were experts and they had some magical powder that helped them be better than anyone else. These people never made a channel in their life. In fact, before I presented the opportunity, they didn't even know that they could make TV channels. So I began witnessing over the time dozens and dozens of awesome people making big moves with TV channels. I was seeing people getting traffic, leads, sales, and more, all happening with people inside the Facebook members area, and even emails and messages thanking me. And it got me thinking, how can they take it to the next level? How can I help people take their income to new highs? And after some time planning and speaking to customers, because customers are what count for me, like any feedback that we're given, we work on that and we work hard to ensure that everyone's needs are catered to and everyone's ideas are listened to. It helps us move forwards. And a bad company doesn't listen to their customers. So I had an epiphany after this. A really good one, to be fair. It's the number one thing that I've invested my time and efforts into help people basically get even more success. And it's the number one method of making the most money for people we found that's winning inside of the online TV realm. But don't worry, I'm not going to keep you on tenterhooks for long. I'm going to reveal it to you shortly. But I want you to have the same realization too before we get there. And once you realize this, you'll see how powerful it is and how beneficial and how much you need to pay full attention, okay? And that's why I have been saying, please pay attention, because it is imperative. It's the sole reason I've spent over $250,000 on this vital element of making money on connected TV. So let's talk about the growth of the internet television and business advantages. The growth of the internet TV has created absolutely new and very powerful opportunities for your business to be seen and heard, not just to advertise, but to market and build credibility like never before. Online television is finally a real advertising and marketing option, and with Roku TV and Amazon Fire TV, alongside others like Google Chromecast and Apple TV, can now be seen by more people faster than ever. Truly can. These two biggest streaming networks are becoming new platforms businesses can leverage to connect with their audience, grow their brand, and influence buying decisions like never before. You're sitting at the hugest part of this opportunity that's only going to grow and grow and grow when it comes to connected TV. It's absolutely massive. So people got success and fast using our system. Check some of these out. Let's meet Kelly. So Kelly's channel exploded quickly. And within no time at all, she got 10,361 new installs. You can see over on the left part of this image on the screenshot. And then moved on to this, over 300 visitors per day, sometimes upwards over 60,000 views per month. Massive, massive, massive bounds this lady made with this channel. It was massive, and it was all organic. She didn't pay for a single bit of advertising or showing it to her friends and family, getting it shared, no press releases, which press releases are good, by the way, for this kind of thing. But no one actually has ever helped her in any way apart from just us helping her make a channel with what we have. Ray Pepito says, stats for my first day going live. I've never had a YouTube channel do this out of the gate. Is this normal? 205 installs. Sorry for the blurry picture, but I had to kind of zoom in just so you could all see it properly. We really do have more proof than you could shake a stick at. So Joe says, here's my stats for Hip Hop Underground Exposure channel, and it's going good so far. This was in a few days as well. 1,759 installs. Remember, I'll keep drilling this into you guys. These are installs. They are not just views. So TV Boss Fire delivers massive captive audiences. Gary Vaynerchuk, this smart guy, one of the big dogs, uses Roku to enhance his business. People like this make smart moves. They don't make silly moves. And if they make silly moves, they don't stick around very long on that platform. Put it that way. I've watched podcasts and stuff or listened to podcasts and stuff. He has over 270 something videos on Roku. He wouldn't upload that many if it wasn't working well for him, right? No paid advertising, pure organic. So as you can see, you're onto a big thing. Online TV works. So you may be wondering, how does TV Boss Fire work? And I know Therese and other people know this kind of thing, but most people don't. So let's get into it. And it's super simple. In fact, the easiest part is creating TV channels when you have the right tools. Step 1, prepare your content and assets. You don't even need your own content to create TV channels as an agency, especially because most of the time they actually send you the content that they want on their channels and they pay for the privilege. Like, how easy is that? You're actually creating a channel for them, but they give you the content to put on it. The content apparently is the hardest bit, but we also, like I say, you can get it from different people. Sorry about my phone going off there. It should be on silent. Slap on the wrist for me. Oh, it is on silent. But you can't get much easier and fruitful than that, guys. Like Rick began doing. So I'm in a discussion with a sports talk show host here in Rhode Island. He's extremely interested in having his radio show also on Roku. He understands it will not be broadcast live. His shows will be catalogued for future viewing. He doesn't have to pay to do his radio show, but he understands TV shows have a cost to them. Knowing that I quoted him a cost of $1,000 upfront and $500 per month, he's going to get sponsors to fund the show. Once he gets the sponsors, we will be launching his channel slash shows, and he will be supplying the videos for the channel. Think about that. Easy, right? People are actually looking to buy TV channels from other people making money from other people. It's brilliant. Step 2, log in and set up the channel description and other simple details and add video content, which I will show you. It's something that doesn't take long at all. And my team set ourselves a challenge recently, which you'll see in the training. The quickest member was our chat support team member who did a channel in just over 11 minutes. That's 2 channels for Amazon Fire and Roku. Just over 11 minutes. Takes longer to do a YouTube video. Step 3, create or log into your Roku and Amazon creator account and make the channel setup. And this is simple to do. Imagine signing up for Facebook, for example. In minutes, this can be done. Step 4, publish. You can then move to publish your channels with a click of a button. And I did tell you it was super simple, right? Now, for the final stage, step 5, this is the hardest, profit. Step 5, whether you're adding in your own ads, like monetizing your TV channel with infomercials and things like that, or even in the credits, or even having advertising companies that pay you every time there's a displayed ad on your channel, which can be as frequent as 7 minutes, you're on a good path to making money. So companies, media companies actually pay you to advertise on your channel. You know, like Facebook ads, this is exactly the same for connected TV. People pay companies for advertising slots. They bid on it kind of thing. You're on a good path to making money when you set up TV channels. You just have to do it the right way. And when you mix in the agency profits where you sell channels to business owners, the sky is the limit. Here is a quick video just to showcase the simple steps and just how easy it is, really. I took this off one of the sales pages, but it's very short and it's really easy to follow. Hello and welcome to the TV Boss Fire overview video. This is where it all begins, okay? And it's a very, very simple page. Once you log in, you will land on this. Every time you create a channel in this gray bar down here, or whitey gray bar, your channels will populate. With every time your channel pops up, you can choose anything from you viewing it to edit it to switch it over to another account on TV Boss, or even share on social media to get more eyeballs to it. Okay, now moving on from there, if you want to add a channel, just literally click the right icon here, create a channel, and you basically enter some simple details to begin: the name, the description, the channel icon which you upload here, and that is the first step to creating your channel. Number 2 is the settings. Once you've saved that, the provider name, the language, your contact email, your affiliate URL, because we also have about, watch and store pages, which means anyone who watches this from kind of coming from external traffic like Google, say they search your channel or they search for content that is on your channel and find it, if they're wondering how you've actually made this channel, you can actually get affiliates from that, or you can turn them off. You can also embed them, as it says here, but you have to save the channel first, into a website of your choice, as long as it supports HTML, and then you watch and publish. As simple as that for this step. Now, moving on, we have videos here also, so you can add 10 items per page, as it says, and it says click below to add your first video details. So basically this is all it takes. You basically just click the plus and then go from there. We prompt you with everything. Like I say, if you see here, you see these tooltips, they all have little tooltips which show you everything that's needed. As you can see, it says 114 by 114 channel logo, PNG image in your Fire TV channel, not used by Roku. So there's different elements in here that tells you exactly what you need. Like it says here, maximum 200 characters. This channel name is to be displayed in your Fire TV channel, not used by Roku. So this is your channel here and not in Roku. Everything leads you through it. Very, very simple. But we have training as well. So it's not as if it's something difficult to do. Moving on, we have the tutorials, which we have the knowledge base, essentials on using your TV Boss file, which is the main training. And then we have some bonuses if you're eligible for it, boot camps and webinars here. If you're an agency license holder, then you can create and manage users here who will actually get access to TV Boss. But the beautiful thing of it is you can brand this with white label if you have the license as well. We also have the bonuses that you're eligible for here, and then also downloads, which is Mac, Linux, Windows, and Android and iOS are coming soon. Hope you enjoyed this video. It's a quick overview, but it's seriously easy to create and manage TV channels with all the training that you ever need. So basically, as you can see, it's very simple, and it doesn't take any time at all. Literally under 12 minutes, just over 11 minutes, we've done it in. It's something that those processes reach millions and millions, hundreds of millions of people around the world every single day, every single week, every single month. This is just the steps. These are the channels that I told you about before, and they were all made by the app. All of them, and we have thousands now. So speaking of advertising earlier, here's someone making money with their own ads, for example. Steve began making an extra $500 per month in testing, and he said, loving TV Boss, been testing it to generate leads for my clients. Best of all, since I started it, it's been generating around $500 per month. So a big thank you to TV Boss for this product. Regards, Steve. That's just an extra $500 per month in testing. Cool, right? What about Dean? Dean posted 8 days, 52 updates and version 1.37 that ads are starting to move both with Barron's Media and Roku. And they showed a shot of his channel, how many views he's getting, etc., etc. But he's actually saying his ads are starting to move. So every single time an ad's shown, you get paid for it. And these companies like Barron's Media and even Roku pay you for that kind of thing. These simple yet effective steps are the reason we've got users saying this. Thank you for the ad, guys. I'm developing a number of channels with TV Boss, and it's great. Thank you for making my life so easy. I'm looking at adverts on my channels now, so if anyone has any tips, please let me know. Earl says, and this is one that you need to pay attention to as well. My Family Circle TV subscriber stats are showing steady, wonderful growth of subscribers. I'm delighted. For the 4th month in a row now, my list has tripled. When he says his list has tripled, that's his subscriber list. That isn't his installs, because installs aren't a list. Your list is your customer list, or your people who opt in. Like Anthony was saying earlier about there needs to be a reason why people are actually jumping on your list, and he's providing the content that people need, and people are following him. They're actually getting on his list. Do you know what YouTube has done for me? Nothing. There's a moral in there somewhere. Andrew and I are working on making those numbers even better. Cheers. So he's growing his list, and his channel is growing alongside it. Very cool stuff. TV ad companies contact you to have ads on your TV channels and pay you per showing. You don't just have to reach out to them and chase them down, even though we have those contacts. They actually reach out to you. And here she says, like, hi Craig, a company called Aragon Creek is asking to play some ads on one of my Roku channels. So she's got multiple channels, and there's people wanting to advertise on them. She's like, what do I charge a quote for them, etc., etc. Money being made here, folks. Did you know 49% of advertisers consider video to be the most important media type that helps them reach their advertising goals? 41% of advertisers increased their online TV advertising ad spend compared to the previous year. That's 41% more. So it's not like 41% more people. Well, obviously the fact is the people who are advertising, 41% of them has actually increased it, not decreased it like linear TV. And linear TV advertising ad spend is decreased by 14% in comparison to the previous year. So connected TV ad spends are growing, and linear TV, which is just where you plug in your antenna and stuff, is decreased. So you can see where it's moving. Most frequently ad buying for TV was made on streaming services. It's getting big, right? Now let's talk about the elephant in the room that YouTube don't want you or me to show you and us to talk about. YouTube versus online TV, connected TV. 65% of all users skip ads on YouTube. I know I do, unless it's something highly relevant or it's competition or it's someone that I listen to. 84% of mobile users skip ads, 84%. Whereas connected TV ads have a near perfect ad completion. Viewers are watching the ads through until the end with an average completion rate of 98%. Nearly 100 people are completing adverts. Isn't that incredible? Think about it. People look forward to adverts, especially around Christmas or the Super Bowl or even like the World Cup. They look forward to these kind of adverts because they stand out and they're fun, and a lot of it can even be like, especially here in the UK around Christmas, nostalgic ones. People actually look forward to adverts quite often. It's crazy, but it's true. Can you imagine not only being able to host third-party ads where you're paid hands-free residual income by advertising companies like I've just showed you, whilst also being able to put ads on your TV channels, also for your own traffic pushing efforts like Steve was, and he was charging customers for leads, but actually serve channels to businesses too. Can you see where this is going? But yeah, it is truly exciting for myself. Is it exciting for you guys? Please leave a comment inside the chat box just to let us know, because I want to see you're still with me. This is amazing, says Lena. Good. This is what I want to hear. I want to hear this kind of stuff. I want to do trading channel with leading experts. Could be good for that. It could be brilliant for that, my friend. Oh, I need to scroll down. Are you all on board with this? Amazing, says Munthali. I think that the names are back. I'm sorry, but some names are back to front. So I'm guessing Munthali is yours, or Muntali. Amazing. This is amazing. I'm glad you guys are getting the most out of this, and you're seeing where this progression is headed, and you're seeing just how big this TV realm is. There is nothing quite like this at all. This is great, says Nate. Perfect. I'm glad that you guys are listening to me, and I'm glad that you're on board, and I'm glad that you're pushing forwards with me this, and you actually see what power we can actually harness when it comes down to television. It's incredible. So I'll move on. I don't want to take up too much of your time. I'm mindful that it's a Friday. So let's cover the money-making ways for TV channels. First of all, host others advertising that we spoke about, which is Barron's Media, for example, that I mentioned. These guys at Aragon Creek, they contact you to advertise on your channels, direct advertising, like Steve was doing in selling the leads to other people, affiliate marketing if you want to sell products, lead generation, sell your own products and services, channel sponsorship. Let me just go back on this one for a minute. This is where, oh wow, like you could have like the dog channel. You can get sponsored by a dog channel to put their links, well, not their links, but no, their website at the end in the credits or at the start, or just little sneaky things that you can do within there and get channels to actually pay you relevant to the niche. And I'll go into more about this later. Also, banner and text advertising. Now let me cover this one as well. For some reason, I don't know whether there's a delay or there's something happening on GoTo or there's something happening with this presentation, but when I scroll, I use the scroll button, things just start going wild. I even have to click the video a few times. So if you see things going backwards and forwards, it's not me doing it. I don't know what's happening, but I'm trying to control it. There's some gremlins rolling around in my computer or on GoTo webinar. I don't know. But banner and text advertising, and this is a difficult one for me. When it comes down to banner and text advertising, it's a big no-no from Amazon and Roku. But I don't know anyone who's had a channel personally, and we serve thousands of channels to people. I don't know personally anyone who's had a TV channel removed. So whereas I can't say go do it, I also say, as someone who cares about your best interests and other people's and my team, we can't say don't do it, because people have been doing it successfully and not being banned. So there you have that. I'll leave that one to you guys, okay? But I can't say yes, I can't say no. Donations and charities. So if you're looking to generate money for a good cause, whether it's starving children in Africa or the homeless in America or the UK or wherever, whatever it is, you can actually use TV channels to get this kind of money. Product placement, you look at, I'll just give you an example. Krispy Kreme donuts was in, not Avengers. What's that program with the cars in? I know this off the top of my head. What's the one with the cars in? And the not X Factor, but there is product placement in X Factor as well. It's got Bumblebee in it. Come on. First person who gets it right gets $10 from me, and I'll PayPal you it. It's gonna drive me crazy. It's got Megatron in it. Why can't I think of the name? I've watched it like 10 times. First person gets $10. You need to be paying attention. If you're not paying attention, then one person. Transformers, there we go. Curtis Horton wins $10 from me. If you can just message me. Yeah, I don't blame you, Lena. Curtis wins $10 from me just for being able to think smarter than me, because I just couldn't remember. And I know I'm wasting time on the presentation, so apologies, guys. But at the end, I will send you $10, Curtis. I promise you that. Product placement, also Superman back in the day, where Superman flew through the Coca-Cola banner, big billboard, that kind of thing. You can build your social media following easily. But the biggest earner of all, remember I said I brainstormed and came up with a top winning way to make money with online connected TV? Now's the time to find out. So the top earning method is, drum roll please, sell channels to other businesses as a connected TV channel agency. That is the number one. And I know because I've seen the results of all my guys who are in the agency. So who could we target to sell our TV channels to? Because obviously if I'm going to start talking about selling TV channels, you need to know who to sell them to, how we can target people, etc. And the pandemic has given us an even bigger pool of buyers, as now businesses are doing more online. For example, gyms, coaches and mentors are rapidly looking for an alternative way to educate. You've seen Gary Vee has a channel, for example. In fact, most of the in-person businesses are moving or have moved to online TV, who know about it, obviously, because tens of millions of people don't even know about it, hundreds of millions. So they can still operate and flourish. So the people that we present this to actually take action. And it makes sense, right? This is a new way. Here's just some of the businesses you can target in the following niches. And don't worry, we can teach you how. Health and beauty, fitness and weight loss, nutrition, self-improvement, wealth businesses, investing, crypto, make money online, personal finance, dating and relationship, anywhere where there's a need basically as well. Hobbies, gadget and tech, and here is some more, just literally off the top of my head when I was writing this down. Sports leagues, events and shows, football, tennis, sports, news, and even live events. Businesses from product owners wanting infomercials to real estate agencies showcasing homes, news organizations, which is massive. News is big, and if they're not on connected TV, they will be soon. I'm doing a winky face so you guys know. From showcasing timeshare to holiday resorts to visit and make bookings, from brands wanting exposure to festival coverage and more, schools, universities and educators teaching anything from science to languages, hobbyists with passions like fishing and shooting, cooking, painting and others like arts and crafts, and entertainment with producers getting their content out there, like events and music kind of events that are out there, whether it's people playing in a festival, or whether it's people playing in a kind of club scene, or whether it's people doing like big arena shows, that kind of stuff. And if you're thinking, I don't think I can get customers, you're wrong. Do you think you could make a post on Facebook? Yes. You don't even need to answer this one in the chat, guys. Yes, you can. Do you think if we showed you how, could you? Yes, definitely. I made one simple post in the Facebook group and got 24 interested people. It says basically, hey guys, I've got a software that allows people to make TV channels. It's called TV Boss. Would this interest anyone? If so, please comment interested and I'll give you the info. TV Boss allows you to blah, blah, blah. But if you look below that, 24 comments in total of people who were interested. But if you look where I posted, film and TV careers, crew casting, production and beyond, I just selected one just to do a test and people were climbing over each other. It went way bigger than that. But yeah, just one post and to generate interest. Really simple. And what about just speaking to businesses like Bruce does? Bruce says, having my own TV show, American Home Repair, that was in front of 11 million homes in the US years ago, this brought me out of retirement because I love the video biz. This is powerful stuff. I just returned from a trade show that I walked into over 30 booths and pitched to them. I can get your company on TV, he said. And they all went, wow, and handed me their business cards. Big bucks ahead. Literally speaking to businesses to sell TV channels. He wasn't out there like with anything fancy. He just had a bit of hustle about him. And you don't even like, if you don't want to message people on Facebook or put anything out there online, you can do this in person. It's not just it can be a physical thing as well, is what I'm trying to say. So online connected TV isn't here today, gone tomorrow fad. It's growing. It's a thriving possibility that truly excites me to share this with you because it's so new and there's room for everyone to thrive and ensure that they hit success. Could be you. Now it's time to reveal some core reasons why you need to delve into connected TV. And let's look into some of the top 5 reasons potential clients need TV channels and why people make online connected TV channels. Firstly, building awareness. Step 1, that's kind of number 1. If people don't know about your business, they can't become your customers. It makes sense, right? Having your own TV channel will boost your visibility among potential customers, letting you reach a wide new audience and audiences that you couldn't have imagined possible to reach, right? Look at YouTube, for example. It is bogged down with millions and millions of videos now. This isn't. This has millions of people consuming very little content in compared to YouTube, for example. You can communicate authority. Customers are becoming more savvy and more discerning about which brands and businesses that they actually support. Having a TV channel with frequently updated, relevant content will build your brand's authority and ensures we make a positive impression, showing that the business is trustworthy and knowledgeable. That makes sense, right? It's so simple when you can do this kind of thing. It's a video catalog as well. You can showcase all of your products and your services in one place, produced as entertainment rather than a stuffy video brochure. You can create shows around your products and services. For example, a cooking show to showcase your chef skills or kitchen products. And cooking is quite a big one, to be fair. Show authenticity. Customers aren't interested in businesses that publish dry corporate style content. It's boring. Instead, you can let your brand's personality shine through in everything that you share on your TV channel. You can show your customers a different side of your business and connect with them on a deeper level. And I hope this is all making sense to you, because everyone else that I have, it has. So I hope that I'm presenting this the right way today. So you can grow affordably also. Your business, regardless of the size or budget, has an amazing opportunity to grow your audience whilst influencing and growing huge brand awareness through platforms like Amazon, Fire, and Roku. They can get a lot of value for their dollar with their own TV channel, especially right now while it's not saturated like other realms out there. And that is just the tip of the iceberg. There's many reasons. So a huge change has happened, and that's millions and millions of business owners are truly missing out. And that includes you, unless you obviously have taken action so far. Let's talk about the whopping, massive, huge, gargantuan change to hit the internet and realm. It's massive. Can you guess what's happened to connected TV that shocked the TV world? Give me a guess, guys. Put in the chat box. Can you guess? I want some answers as quick as you can. While I'm waiting for answers, I'm going to take a picture of Callum's email address so I can send in $10. Influencers. It's a good one. Ability to advertise, another good one. It's growing, another good one. Other people, I did a presentation the other day and people said 4G, people says better devices, stuff like that. People really have some good, don't need cable. Exactly, David, another good one. Well, David, we can stop there because let's look at what happened not too long ago. Online TV is taken over, and as you can see, this was in 2019, so it's not too long ago. Especially in the online realm. It says internet TV service overtakes cable for the first time ever. And that's fortune.com who presented that first to the world. Basically, more people watch connected TV than cable TV worldwide. Think about that for a minute. Think about the power that's possessed when it comes down to that, to this realm. So online television is taken over, and it's our time to cash in the process. It's exciting. And this shows that we're at the forefront of television domination. It really does. And there's 3 main ways to make TV channels. And where I said you're not just stuck with me and my system, even though it is the best in the world, I truly believe that. I've been told that. There's 3 ways. And I want you to learn all the 3 ways, because I don't want you just thinking that you're going to go away today and you have to rely on me and my team and everything, because you don't. First of all, you could use my system that my clients use to create unlimited channels, not just for Roku, but Amazon Fire TV, and soon coming Chromecast and Apple TV, and growing with live streaming and much more. And there's over 300 million users on those platforms combined and growing just with the connected devices, not talking about other things like Xboxes, PlayStations, phones, anything like that, Roku ready TVs, none of that, just on connected TV devices alone. You could learn and develop it for yourself without the TV Boss Fire system. It obviously takes time and money, but it's possible. You have to learn these kind of things, right? And learning coding, man, I wish I did, but I am glad I'm not, because it's one too many headaches that I don't need. So the other drawback, sadly, is if you're not a coder, I highly recommend something else. Not to mention, even as a coder, various platforms have different coding languages, such as Amazon Fire's code. Their language is different to Apple TV's coding language, and Apple TV's and Amazon Fire's is different to Roku, and so on. Or you could pay a coder to do this, but they're from roughly $60 up to and over $150 per hour on outsourcing sites like elancer.com and Freelancer. And the main drawback of this is it's slower and more costly. And sadly, if you want multiple channels, it's going to cost you the same again and again and again and again and again. So if you wanted 10 channels and it cost, I don't know, it took 100 hours to build a channel, well, even $60 times 100 is a hell of a lot of money. You times that by 10, for example, it's ridiculous. So people like Rob have tried to manually create channels in the past and struggled. And he says, he basically was talking about channels. He said, it's a channel for my ministry and been a long time coming. TV Boss made it happen very easily. Before TV Boss, I was attempting to hand code a channel, but could never get it approved. With TV Boss, it was up and running in just a few days. Thank you, TV Boss. With TV Boss, what we have, if you're making mistakes, we also have like X's and ticks. So if you're doing something wrong, we actually tell you before you submit it, and you have to get everything right. And it's not even that difficult, like you're seeing in the system that I showed you. Now you know the ways in which you can create TV channels. You just need to figure out which one makes the most sense to you. And do not wait, do not hold back. Now is the time for your success. Like, you don't have to just sit there and use our system. You can go learn coding, or you can go employ coders. Like, there's 3 ways. And where I said before, I don't just want you to rely on, I'm not one of them people who present something where you just have to rely on me. I've given you 3 options now. Mine is the easiest, I'm not going to lie, and it is, like, I've had so many people say they've used different systems and tried things, and this is the fastest. But if you want to go a different route, that is entirely down to you. Really, truly is. Here's some ideas of what you can do with a TV agency. I'm just going to have a quick sip of my drink. So, firstly, the big money maker that I've been talking about is you create channels for other businesses, which can be $10,000 to $50,000 plus per video. And I have proof of this coming up. You can create channels for yourself and then sell them to other businesses once successful. Sorry for that noise, I just knocked my mic. Host other businesses' adverts on your channels. You can charge other businesses for video slots on your channels. You can also create channels and send leads to businesses for a fee, like Stephen does. Charge for live streaming events, not forgetting charging for channels. So if you want to build up a kind of so I'll give you an example. What I have is I'm selling something right now, a service, and I have a VA working for me who has currently documented 500 different businesses and people and influencers of who I can target. You can do this kind of thing, whether it's in sport, music, whether it's in people wanting to do live shows of any kind. You can do that kind of thing. You just have to reach out to them. And much more. You're only limited by your own imagination. That's the slogan for my business, is you're literally only limited by your own imagination in TV. And it's true. Roku and Amazon are expected to hold nearly 80% of the viewership by 2022. And this is why I am still, since 2019, when I released TV Boss Fire, I am still showing this to you guys, because Amazon and Roku are the ones leading the way. Like, I do have another software coming out, which is, funnily enough, eventually, you guys, if you do kind of join us on this journey, you'll be grandfathered into. But these 2 are the strongest right now. And the current monthly active users, just for connected TV, the devices, not the TVs and everything else, 53 million and 50 million for Amazon Fire users, meaning that they're catching up. Amazon are catching up. And I reckon eventually by 2024, maybe 2025, Amazon will have more people than Roku, but they're still growing at a phenomenal rate. When I launched TV Boss Fire, before I've improved it and stuff, in 2019, there was 50 something million people on both of the platforms. Now it's doubled within 2 years. So that is phenomenal amounts of progression in connected TV. The adoption rate is massive. And that's, like I say, that's just for connected TV devices. And here's the graph here as well. So we have 2018 where it was, and now you have obviously Roku and Amazon Fire leading the way over the other 2, which are Google Chromecast and Apple TV, which, by the way, my next software does have that, the one that I was talking about getting grandfathered into. But yeah, nearly 80%, 79 point something percent, if I remember. Crazy stuff. And people using my system and training I've previously given access to with an agency license have achieved massive results within weeks. And Therese and other people would have seen this and experienced it himself, perhaps. I haven't spoken to him for a while. And they still are. People using my system and training have kicked ass. There's many benefits to being a TV Boss Fire agency license holder. Number one, and best of all, it's a lucrative business. Many reasons. You can get high paying customers, recurring income, you're hitting a hungry market, you're ahead of the times, you're literally in something that's massive. Content and marketing creatives we actually make for you. You're taught how to run your TV channel business, so you do it the right way. We have live coaching, ongoing development, fully hosted. Let me just go back to this one. The ongoing development, I just told you that people could be grandfathered into the next progression of the software. That's the ongoing development. We poured so much time, money and effort into this, blood, sweat and tears. It is growing. We're growing fast because times are changing and this is evolving fast, I guess. It's fully hosted as well, 24/7. We host thousands of channels and help people around the world create and manage TV channels. And we do the hard work. Our system looks really easy, like you've seen, because you get the easy stuff and we do the hard stuff. And we pay, like, I pay a lot of money, like I say, $250,000 for this system alone, and it's growing. It's massive. So let's look at where we can find customers. And I made a quick video to show you only a few ways, and there's countless ways, my friends. I'll show you now. Hey, so I'm mindful of your time, so instead of giving you a walkthrough, I decided to record this quick video. So to find potential customers is really, really easy, okay? I'll show you. Let's go with TV and filmmakers forums. I always put speech marks either side because then that shows the exact search term. Top sites for 13 independent filmmakers. Contact them, guys. Hey, do you want as much exposure as possible? Do you want your films on Roku? Do you want it on Amazon Prime or Amazon TV Fire? Sorry, and then obviously grow and grow with us when we get the new stuff in of the Chromecast and stuff, and then sell them as well. Top 10 websites and forums for indie filmmakers. What are the best filmmaker forums? These guys are making films and documentaries. That's just one search term, okay? And it's come back with 13.6 million results. Obviously, not every single one of them will have the exact thing that you're looking for, but there's a prime example. Let me also go to, this is something called BlueStacks, and this has basically turned my laptop into an Android phone. Pretty cool, right? But all these people, movies recommended for me, these different things. Let's look up here at the top. We have I went to look earlier. Fitness and well-being. Right. So we have this here, right? Obviously, they're advertising SheFit, female fitness. Hey, how about we get your own TV channel online on Roku and Amazon TV Fire? And then we're going to be also giving you the chance in the future to go on Chromecast and blah, 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 blah. We can absolutely smash it. Millions of people buy apps. Millions of people. And these people who sell apps want to promote their business. These are actual people who make a lot of money, who know that they need to advertise things. What about people who have like surplus cash, like Candy Crush and stuff? Funnily enough, I almost did a business deal with the owner of Candy Crush here in the UK. He's from Derby. He owns Derby County football team. A little bit of useless knowledge, but yeah, I almost did some work with him, funnily enough. So yeah, there's tons of things that you can go into and look for, right? It's not hard. Let's go to Facebook. TV and film makers, just for example. These companies, independent filmmakers. I'm opening all of these tabs just to show you. These guys are actually working to make their own films and stuff. So don't think that these aren't prospects, because obviously they clearly are. They're perfect for you. Like, they're making their own films. They're making their own documentaries. They're doing all kinds of stuff. And there's people in these groups, like a lot of people in some of them. Look, this one here, 21,000 people.
If you're a filmmaker of any genre, join this group. Come on, guys. Gold mine. You know what I'm saying, guys? Very, very easy, very quickly. What did I show you? Within a few minutes, how there's 3 top sources. You could also go to people's blogs. You could advertise on Google, Facebook. You could SEO your sites if you know how to do these things. If not, don't worry. We have a few tricks up our sleeve. But yeah, just some very, very basic and easy to do stuff there, right? Absolutely phenomenal.
We're showing you exactly how to acquire customers. And I hope this makes sense for you all, because it really is possible. David says, how about this? A city guide directly, but each on a local town channel, best of etc., and get businesses to post their videos on my channel. You know what? My dad, funnily enough, my dad who's 71 nearly, has that same idea. He hasn't got around to it yet, so maybe you can beat him to it, and I can tell him that he should have been more proactive. So let's move on. So here's some agency members who are making nice money selling channels. And when I say nice, it blew me away. Here's Joe Ferdinando. And Joe Ferdinando has built a solid business using the TV Boss agency. Let's talk about lifestyle changes. Check this one out. One of Joe's high paying clients paid Joe to come on their salsa cruises and record content for their channel. As you can imagine, obviously it's not all recording. You don't record everything is salsa. And Joe gets to go on cruises as and when they begin, or like, so he jumps on board. He'll film the people coming in. He'll film people walking about. He'll film people doing the salsa stuff. And then he goes and does his own thing. He bags himself a nice vacation just through TV Boss. How cool is that?
Joe Ferdinando here, and with TV Boss, I made $75,000 in the first year, well over a 6-figure income in the second year. TV Boss works.
Joe Ferdinando is an ex-policeman over New York way, kicking ass. 75,000 in his first year and over 100,000. And he also sent us some checks, which I'll show you now. 500 per video uploaded. So these companies actually pay him $500 per video. And this is as simple as uploading it and adding it to the system. It is not hard to do. It takes no time at all. And he gets paid $500 per upload. I covered up the numbers and stuff for privacy and protection, but you can see that these are actual photocopies that he sent in. Here's Raven's first testimonial results, and she's earned way more now. She says, I just made 5,000 sale with the amazing TV Boss Fire program, and I'm just getting started. She loves TV Boss so much. She said,
hi, this is Raven at Talk Show.
Can you hear this one, by the way?
Tell you, I think you guys rock. Yeah, let me tell you why. Because never did I ever imagine that I would be able to bring my talk show host from behind the mic to in front of the camera with our own Raven International TV network. How cool is that? In fact, it's fantabulous, and I'm having such a great time. I'm so excited. Thank you, Craig, and thank you, Dr. Alec, for taking the time to acknowledge me and the rest of the TV Boss students for our achievement. I mean, how amazingly cool is that? And I want to encourage anyone that's watching this video, consider having your own show, or better yet, your own channel, because Dr. Alex and Craig Crawford's TV Boss system, it's amazingly effective. You're going to attract more clients. You're going to have amazing business opportunities because you don't just have a show, you have your own network. You have your own channel on Roku and soon Amazon Fire TV. I'm going to tell you, don't walk, run. You're not going to miss this opportunity because you too will be able to say cha-ching, cha-ching, all the way to the bank. Go on over and check out TV Boss because you're going to love the TV Boss family. This is the time we can't sit on the sidelines. You got to be in the game to win the game, and you got to think big. So run, don't walk. Get on board and join the TV Boss family. You'll be so glad you did, and you'll be like me. You'll say, Craig and Dr. Alex, you rock.
She's a wonderful, sassy lady, she is. I love seeing her content. And she did get onto Amazon in the end. And I think she prefers Amazon to Roku, funnily enough. Most people like them both the same, but not Raven. So Elle's first testimonial result. She said, I made my first 10,000 plus sale with TV Boss Fire. But that was before I spoke to her the day of making this very part of the presentation when I made this. She said in a conversation, she stepped her game up and now her business is on fire. Here's the conversation. We was talking about something. She said, thanks. Oh my goodness, how we got customers. I must have asked how she got customers because I always dig into people's brains. So many ways, but I can give you 5 case studies. Will that be enough? Maybe we should develop a training on how to people understand the power that they have. I said, brilliant. How many have you sold now? She says, I think right now I have 5 published. We have like 9 at the table to be signed. Then we have about 15 that we are vetting for content and about 50 that my production team is looking at creating. We plan to have 25 running by the end of May. I said, paid channels. Awesome. I'm so happy for you. Yes, paid, various payment plans and options and stuff, but some we will own in-house and make recurring income from those. That's powerful stuff, right? That is growth. Elle went from this. She was saying, I made it to the First Timers Club. I'm no longer a TV Boss virgin. My channel got published today. So bearing in mind, she'd never made a channel before. I got so excited, I forgot to breathe. I was anxious because of the long wait due to the backup. I can't believe I'm officially a broadcaster. I dubbed myself Mini Oprah. So obviously I took a screenshot of that because I went from this to this. I forgot to tell you guys, I sold my first channel. I'll start designing it today. So out of my mind, thrilled. Then obviously the group congratulated her. How cool is that though? Like she went from a newbie who never made any channel in her life to making one to then selling a channel and then selling a hell of a lot more. Crazy, right? These people I'm showing you are real people getting real results. These aren't fake people. These are real people. With one user reporting back to us that he's generated over $1 million in sales in only a few months. Anthony Bugatini reported back to the group in month 1 saying, $326,829 in sales. I've never made this kind of revenue in such a short time span. That was from Anthony Bugatini, like I say. He popped in to say, many thanks to Dr. Alex for creating this wonderful piece of software. Like I say, this was just in the beginning. Like this was just for Roku at the time, let alone Amazon Fire. Also, huge thanks to Awesome Alan. I went through his course the other day and put into practice, run ads on Google, and at present working on 12 channels at $10,995 a pop. Had to take the ads down because I need to catch up. Suffice to say, we're sitting on a gold mine here, folks. Wishing everyone here a prosperous new year. Hashtag no time to waste. Hashtag value for money. I came back and said, so to confirm, because I was wowed, you've 12 orders at about 11,000. Yes, sir. That's not including the 23 single channels I've sold thus far at $5,995 a pop. They will handle their own stuff, so no work for me there except uploading my branded software on the cPanel and having webinars with them to walk them through setting up their channels, etc. Been rather busy lately. To me, that's mind-blowing. From then, he reported back to the group he's made over $1 million in channel sales in over 3 months using the training we taught him and Google Ads. He won big. And here's his ledger that he sent to us. So I'm just going to point out just some of the figures that he was making. So one of them, and I'm not going to pick out just the big ones, 5,995, nearly $6,000 sale there, nearly $31,000 sale there, and nearly 11,000 sale there. Incredible amount. And by the end of it, he generated $1,003,673.70. That's right. That's a big figure, right? Do you think you can achieve results with the right guidance, training, and help? The people I've shown you didn't have any prior knowledge. You already know the answer. It's hell yes. Anyone can do this, including you. So as you can see, you're onto a big winner by selling to businesses. It's something you can use to further your online connected TV income to get your bank accounts fuller faster if you're willing to put some effort in. And that is the key word here, willing to put some effort in, because ultimately, if you're not putting the effort in, you will not go anywhere. And that's with anything in life, like whether you want to lose weight, whether you want to learn something new like a language, whatever you want to do, you have to put some effort in to see the progress. Push button riches do not exist. Don't ever believe that they do, because they don't. And if there is something that's really, really financially awesome, like crypto, it still has a risk attached to it. So you still have to put effort in, or obviously risk your money. So I want to talk about why selling channels is so profitable. And you've seen many reasons now already, but I want to dive into them. Connected TV is big business. Virtually everyone watches TV. And in a household where there's on average 3 people watching the television at once and all viewing about 3 to 5 hours per day each, that's insane amounts of people. Insane when you think not everyone sits on their own, do they? Families sit around and a lot of time. Business owners know this. They just don't know that they can get their own TV channels. Not just yet anyway. So times are changing. Let me tell you a story, and I'll tell this story to so many people. And it's not just a story that resonates with the TV realm, but with anyone really. Like, you need to be moving forwards. So Blockbuster CEO John Anthony Oko once passed up a chance to buy Netflix for only $50 million, sorry. $50 million to buy Netflix. Blockbusters, I used to really enjoy going with my family, like my mum, my dad, my sisters, picking a VHS or a DVD or even a computer game for the PlayStation, getting candy, ice cream, whatever, all choosing a film or choosing our own that we could watch over the weekend. I loved this place, but sadly, the man turned down 50 million to buy Netflix. So let's look at these companies now, how much they're worth. Well, Netflix, 247.3 billion, you can fact check that if you like. They are worth that much money. And what about Blockbusters? Well, Blockbusters, how did he do? Company status liquidation. The poor guy went bust. Blockbusters went down the pan, and Netflix rose to superstardom, $247.3 billion. Sorry. How sad is that? Something that's kind of nostalgic to me is Blockbuster. So I am sad, but ultimately, I'm also happy because times are changing and moving forwards, and that's what we need to do. Learn from John, the owner of Bust Blockbusters. You must evolve, and businesses must evolve, okay? There's many reasons people want online television channels, from building solid brand awareness to being an authoritative entity. With traffic generation and online advertising to the masses, they want it all. Many people just want bragging rights, like, I've got my own television channel. People have a lot of money, believe it or not, with all the big businesses, and some people just like the thought of being able to tell people that they've got their own TV channel for their business, or even themselves, especially influencers. And there's a lot of influencers. People have channels for vanity reasons, maybe even people like Gary Vee, maybe even people, the comedians and such, or maybe they have it for a real reason. But one or two reasons, or a few, they have it, whether they want it for vanity reasons or they want it for actual real worthwhile reasons. But it works either way for them. So remember, businesses know they must spend money, just like you and I know. Businesses can afford marketing, or they find a way. And businesses need marketing, they just need the help to achieve it. They really do. So people with money to spend exist everywhere, and many do not have the time or knowledge or technical abilities to do it themselves. They are more than willing to pay to have TV channels created, and I know this because many people do this. I should be doing it, but I've been too busy building out what I have been building out. We're talking like high-paying clients, and we advise anywhere from 10,000 plus per channel sale to a client, and an upload fee ongoing of $500 per video uploaded into their channel. So imagine the power. Does it work? Hell yes. How do we know? Because people are selling them now for that price. It's not like it is non-existent. Meet Angie. Angie says, hey Craig, thanks for sending. I sent her something. I went to a conference, Funnel Hacking Live, which is on right now, fully enough, and over 30 clients been trying to build out everything as we speak. I said, 30, go on Angie, well done. How much did you charge? 10,000 setup fee and 500 a month is the cost. I'm still going through the proposal phase right now, but looking good. My goal is 100 clients by the end of the year. I'm proud of you. I said, don't forget me when you make your first million, because 10K times 100, you've got the figure. I said, may I share your message of 30 clients? You can definitely, if you just had prospective clients, because I technically have not been paid yet, but yes. And there were many people who said that $10,500 a month is super inexpensive. For example, Adam Hudson, etc., told them that basically there's hundreds of companies out there who would also think it's a small price to pay. And it truly is. Like, to get on TV. So as you can see, 30 prospects in one weekend is amazing. People do want channels, and the need for connected channels online is only going to grow and grow and grow. So you're probably wondering, okay, how much for the agency rights and the system? Because I've been talking about it so much and I've showed you everything that there is to do with this. We did plan for $10,000 per year, and we told everyone that's the expected amount. But before I do tell you, I'd much rather you see the value of this powerful system for yourself, and you're about to be blown away. I'm about to share some huge reasons you need to act and fast. Well, technically, there's over 20 reasons you'll see in just one moment. Firstly, there's limited agency licenses being sold at this price for these following perks. But let's see the massive value stack. Commercial rights to create channels within Roku, Amazon Fire, and soon Apple TV, Google Chromecast, and growing, really growing. Create live stream channels in Roku and Amazon, so you can actually do live channels, like live streams to these channels. And coming up, we can also have mobile and web apps, TV apps, social live streaming, and more. This is the next project that I've poured all my time, effort, and resources in, which is coming out soon, which, like I say, people will be grandfathered into, and all the resources that you need. When I say all the resources, I can't think of anything else that I've missed. Email swipes, contracts and agreements, custom agency logos and video introduction, closing credits and stuff like that. These are custom made by my design team. Here's some agency clients logos that we've already made for clients. These are actual real logos that we've made. These aren't something that we made for ourselves and just put up there. These are agency license holders who actually are pushing to sell channels. And here's some my design team have made that anyone can claim, first come, first served. So these are all up for grabs. So say the top left one, the diamond triangle cool looking one, if someone takes that, we take it down and then we replace it with another one. We've got about 150 designed, and then when say we go down to 100, I'll get them to make more. That's how it works, because we want to keep ahead of this and have people choose what they want when they want. Also, advertisement videos, banners, and flyers. So we provide those as well.
Hey everyone, so this is just to show you the
Can you hear this video, by the way?
assets which are growing and growing and growing. Here with the TVB Academy, which you get certification from. If you see here on the top right, we're going to give you certificates, because that is what will help your business when it comes down to more authority, because you are TVB approved. Okay, so we're logged in, and I just want to show you. So here we have the courses, which is very easy to run through, gives you great knowledge. But we are switching this up, so do not panic if this looks different once you get inside, because literally we are adding a different course into this, but literally this will still keep the same format. So when you run through these, you tick them off, and at the end of it, you get a certificate. We're even looking at giving a little test to give bonus certification for certain things. So this is just how it looks basically. You literally jump into this, the introduction. This is Joe Ferdinando, and this gentleman generated, he generates 6 figures a year now using TV Boss. So as you can see, who better to learn from than someone who has a full-time business using this, selling channels, okay? That's why we did it. Anyway, let's jump back up top. So we have the webinars, and this is where literally we run you guys through things that you need to do. We've got all kinds of good and wonderful things that have been in the process and are going through the process, but we give homework and we literally tell you what you need to do and how to do it step by step. Now let's move on to the other things. So we have video creators. I'm just going to click on here for now, just to show you exactly what's in here. Mindfully of your time, I'm going to run through this as soon as possible. These are all videos that you can download and use for your own advertising. Let's have a look at this one. So we go full screen. So literally, as you can see, like these are short little videos that you can put out there online.
I do not know why
people
you need to see this. Thank you for letting me know.
Hey everyone, so
can you see this now? Let me play it again. Sorry about this. I do not know why.
And the assets which
How
are
about
growing
now?
and growing and growing. Here with the TVB Academy, which you get certification from. If you see here on the top right, we're going to give you certificates, because that is what will help your business.
I have no idea why.
Everyone, so this is just to show you the courses.
Let me pause the screen 1 second. I'm going to try and fix something. I'm sorry, guys. I do not know why. All right, let me try again.
Hey everyone, so this.
Hang on. Right.
Just to show you the
How about
courses
now?
and the assets which are
Give me
growing
1 minute.
and growing and growing here with the TVB Academy, which you get certification from. If you see here on the top right, we're going to give you certificates because that is what will help your business.
Right, bear with me because I'm not having this.
Because
I want you guys
TVB approved.
to actually see what I'm showing you, because this is unfair to you guys to waste your time just looking at a frozen screen. Yeah, I don't know why it's doing this. I thank you for your patience. I'm just so glad that you guys understand, because otherwise. Oh, thank you, David. David says you're a good mate, nice job and great energy. Thank you. Right, now let me just go down. I hate stuff like this. I have one thing where I don't like letting people down, and stuff like this really bugs me because it shouldn't be doing this. Wow, I've spoke through a lot of slides. Can you hear the scrolling? I don't know if you can. Bear with me. Apologies again, guys. I do appreciate you all sticking with me and standing around on a Friday. I'm getting there, don't worry. Oh wow, I've gone through a lot of slides. Surprised I haven't lost my voice yet. Dun, dun, dun. Right, I'm there. I'm there, I think. 3 more scrolls. 1, 2. Yes. Right, I'm going to try again. Right. Let me know if this works. You ready?
Hey everyone, so this is just to show you the courses and the assets which are growing and growing and growing here with the TVB Academy, which you get certification from. If you see here on the top right, we're going to give you certificates because that
really
is what
bugging
will
me.
help your business when it comes down to more authority, because you are TVB approved.
This should not.
Okay.
I have to pause the screen and Alt Tab.
Craig, if you escape out and come back in, that sometimes frees it out.
I don't know why it's doing this. Hang on.
Okay, so we are here on the top and the.
Hang on. You ready? I paused it and unpaused it. You ready?
Assets which are growing and growing and growing here with the TVB Academy, which you get certification from.
Okay.
With the TVB Academy, which you get certification from. If you see here on the top right, we're going to give you certificates.
It should be changing
because that is what will help your
seconds.
Business when it comes down to more authority, because you are TVB approved.
Right.
Okay, so we're logged in, and
there
I'm
we
just
go.
going to
Can you
show
see
you.
it?
So here we have the courses, which is very
Can you
easy
see it?
to run through.
Let me know.
Gives you great knowledge, but we are switching this up, so do not panic if this looks different once you get inside.
Working.
A different course into this, but literally this will still keep the same format. So when you run through these, you tick them off, and at the end of it, you get a certificate. We're even looking at giving a little test to give bonus certification for certain things. So this is just how it looks basically. You literally jump into this, the introduction. This is Joe Ferdinando, and this gentleman generated, he generates 6 figures a year now using TV Boss. So as you can see, who better to learn from than someone who has a full-time business using this selling channels, okay? That's why we did it. Anyway, let's jump back up top. So we have the webinars, and this is where literally we run you guys through things that you need to do. We've got all kinds of good and wonderful things that have been in the process and are going through the process, but we give homework, and we literally tell you what you need to do and how to do it step by step. Now let's move on to the other things. So we have video creators. I'm just going to click on here for now, just to show you exactly what's in here. I'm mindful of your time, so I'm going to run through this as soon as possible. These are all videos that you can download and use for your own advertising. Let's have a look at this one. Should we go full screen? So literally, as you can see, like these are short little videos that you can put out there online, and obviously get people clicking your links to find out more.
We have more than that, way more. We have spokesperson adverts, which are quite cool. Obviously, we've given you the green screen one, so you can edit them yourself, put your logo in the background, whatever you desire. I'll press play just for one of them, just so you guys can see. Let's see, her name's Leah.
Did you know that we can get your company, brands, and products in front of millions of potential viewers? Not just people who view your content and absorb your marketing, but actually subscribe and download your channel to their devices, such as on Roku, which has millions of viewers and growing worldwide. Meaning, they come back and view more and more of your content. And if you're struggling with content, that's easy. We've got you covered on that too. Got your attention, right? Thought so. We don't just stop there. We also offer channel creation services in other places, such as Amazon Fire and Host, the online web feed, helping to draw in even more viewers across different networks and more. You'll be able to find out more about our services shortly. We've experienced TV channel owners draw in tens of thousands of customers to install their channels within weeks. Install, meaning they come back time and time again. Can you imagine what good that does for your exposure, your branding, and message? Here's a couple of stats. Roku remains the leader among Conviva's customer base of connected TV devices with a steady 40% share of viewing hours. Yet, Amazon Fire TV is growing rapidly with a 500% increase in share of viewing hours. This means that it's a growing audience we have for you. Here's a fun fact. Connect TV, also known as online television, has overtaken cable TV as of April the 19th. Eye-opening, right? And on these old cable channels, it costs a small fortune for one advert. Using our own service, you can have your own television channel with your own content or ours that will help push your business forward, build your brand, authority, and more importantly, get you the visitors you need. Find out more today.
Pretty funky, right, guys? These are the things that we have for you guys that you can use to utilize, obviously, and get sales within your business. We have more. We have custom intros and stingers. I won't run through them all. Business materials, sorry, and we have devices. So these are things that you can add into your own adverts if you make them, just to help you out as much as possible. We have banners and creatives also. Jump into that. So these are little adverts that you could run on Facebook. These are transparent, so you can actually link these with your picture, and you can have your own profile picture in there and put them on Facebook. People want to know what a TV agent is or a Connect television agent. Literally, people will be asking what that actually means, and that's when you can pitch them. Obviously, the same thing here. These are for your Facebook timeline banners. We also have a brochure here, so you guys can actually give these brochures to other people if they require more information. Pretty cool, right? I'm going to jump through some of the other stuff now. Let me go back up, just one more thing. Marketing materials. We have so much. These are web pages, and obviously these are basically PowerPoint presentations that we've done for you, so you guys can actually do your own sales videos, okay? Like, and they've been designed for you. So I'll just show you, eh? Let's make it easy. So, quite short, because obviously we need to get to the point. But basically, there will never be a better time to have your very own television channel. And then it's, hey, whatever, like whoever you are, you can put whatever you like your agency in. Obviously, we run through, so you can personalize this to yourself, okay? Easy to read something out and record something, just like I'm doing, basically, right? But yeah, we have that. Then running through, we have agency swipes, so you can contact other businesses and reaching out to them. Reach out to influencers, obviously, because there's people on YouTube, Instagram who have their own stuff. Reaching out to a business, and then we have more goodies just for you guys, obviously, to take and run with. Now let's look back, sorry, at the marketing materials, because this is where it gets even better. Because we open up right now. Oh, let me close that one. So this is a website that you can have, or you basically, obviously you add your own stuff to this. Bear in mind, don't just think that It just has to be like that. What you need to do is, and we left the video here, obviously, so that video that I showed you, you can put that in there. Very, very simple, very effective, and very easy. All you have to do is buy something called Thrive Themes or own Thrive Themes, and then you get your own setup with your own company websites and stuff. You can change the colors and everything that you like. Obviously, we've made them. Here's another one that we made for you guys. It's kind of like more of a report. It gives the bonuses and stuff of why you should invest in a TV channel. This one is another sales page. Some people like longer ones, some people like short ones. I paid people, guys. I paid people to do this. So this isn't something that I've just kind of come up with on my own. I paid people who are the experts in this. And obviously, these are people with obviously who are having successful channels. Loads of proof, and then back up. But yeah, so here's more and more stuff for you guys. Oh, you want an opt-in page? This literally is, obviously you have to hook up yourself. I don't know why I clicked that then because this is a dummy page. But this is where obviously you can even have a video in here if you like. But this is giving away the free report, which is, sorry, there's not this one. So you can give this away, this free report on here and start building leads. And if you don't like that one, then we have another one which is a bit clearer. And then we have another one. Add your own information into this and edit how you see fit. But as you can see, guys, we have everything done for you. Let me just run through it one last time just to show you guys. We have the courses, we have webinars, which we're running on an ongoing basis, spokesperson adverts, custom intros and stingers, business materials, devices. So these three here are helping you build your own adverts if you want to do it. And then obviously we have the videos that I showed you before. We have banners and creatives and marketing material. We have brochures. We have TV channel proposals. We have agency swipes, and we have the certification alongside the actual course that teaches you how to acquire customers, which we're going to be adding to as well, guys. So this is everything in its entirety just now. This is growing and growing and growing, and I assure you, because I'm starting my own agency business up, I haven't had the time yet. You guys have had a head start on me, okay? And there are many, many people making money using this, and this will continue to grow and grow and grow. Why pay $30,000, for example, a company to have an advert that reaches 30,000 people within a day? When you can have, that's just for an example, when you can have an advert or a website, sorry, well, a web feed, I didn't mean website, a web feed, so it plays channels on a website, along with inside Amazon, Fire, Roku. It's crazy because there's so many things that we can obviously we can do now. Google Chromecast and Apple TV, and it's growing. I think we're going into Hulu next. But yes, like, we are taking over the internet, and I'm giving you all these resources alongside the rights to actually create channels, and you're learning how to do it. It's a business in a box. So take advantage of this, guys. Like I say, you really, really should be, because you've seen the proof. You've seen everything that's out there. I've paid people to create all of this stuff, like all these spokespeople and all the banners that needed design, and the videos, and the web page is designed, and the web page sales copy, so the copywriting to influence people to find out more or buy, the brochures and everything. Everything here I paid for, and I'm continuously paying for. I even have more staff to help you guys out. So let's roll with this. I'm happy to show you guys this because it's very exciting for myself.
So there you go. There is an abundance of things that I've showed you guys that helps build your business in what we have within our agency members area. But there's a hell of a lot more, really is. So you're given complete training along with the assets that I've just showed you, from Joe Ferdinando's agency training to monthly webinars for agency account holders, a 13-minute one-on-one strategy call with Mark Anthony, who, like I say, joined the biz after he became an agency member and started selling channels, because I loved what he did. He literally, most people find businesses, make channels for them. He was making channels, then finding businesses for them. So it's not something that he stopped doing. It's something that he's continuously doing along with other people. It's not just like
He's just stopped and he's just working with us now. He is continually making channels and such as well. It's just not like he's just given up and stopped. So there's also group success strategy calls that we have in place because strategy matters, right? We need to have things in place that work. And here's the monthly webinars kind of screenshot that we have from before, just to show you exactly what people think. Someone says, best webinar ever, informative, not salesy. Thank you so much for a really great and informative webinar. I really learned a lot here, and there's plenty of great stuff that people say. Ella at the bottom says, I really feel like I'm part of something finally that has the potential to be really big if done correctly. Finally got onto something at the start before the masses. And although I launched it back in 2019, it is still big now and growing. Like I say, there's only 50-something thousand people with connected devices in America. Now there's over 100-something thousand with connected devices, with 3 to 5 people, 3 to 5 hours per day being watched, plus 3 people on average in a household. Hundreds of thousands, millions of people every single day watching connected TV. So we also have Elite TVB Success Skype group access, which we have for you guys. We also have special guest webinars where we bring people in. I've had people in the past from media companies like Barron's Media that you've seen in the screenshots earlier. Access to ongoing trainings created by the team and guests, because we truly believe in keeping everyone updated and moving forwards. Also, learn to drive traffic, and I pay $5,000 per year to license these courses. And the courses included are Facebook ads, AdWord ads, YouTube ads, GDN ads, native ads, Twitter ads, Instagram and landing pages, along with LinkedIn. I pay $5,000 per year for this alone. So here's what Eloise has to say about the courses inside our Skype group. So I just asked in the group, like, how are you enjoying the courses? The courses really are top quality. They feel more like proper professional business courses rather than an individual just sharing their knowledge. Thank you so much for giving us access to these. I've only been going through the Facebook one, and I've learned so much that has put me ahead of the game. I also love that the vids are in smaller chunks, etc. But she basically just loved the courses, and I wanted to show you that they are top quality from the perspective of someone else. So we also have the additional wins. We have interviews with successes of TV Boss fire agencies, case studies, what's winning updates, and planning sessions. These are all things that are happening right here, right now. It's not just something that we've recorded. These are all new, fresh, and happening. So we also have added software to boost your marketing, like AWIS, CaptiPick, and Translativid, WP Dev Suite. These things I'm going to go into more detail shortly, but AWIS is an artificial interactive system that helps people with their websites with behavioral marketing. Translativid, which is in development, allows people on the fly to watch your videos in any language. So if someone's from Italy, it will speak in Italian, someone's from Spain, Spanish, etc. On the fly translation. CaptiPick is personalization for emails, and WP Dev Suite allows people to create their own plugins for their website, whether to give them away, whether to sell them, or whether to kind of help their own business on their own website. Plenty things. So we all know it's not going to be $10,000 because I'm just not like that. It's not going to be $5,000. I did think about this though. Not $4,000, not $3,000, but we're giving you a massive 80% discount. So go to tvbossfire.net/special and you can find out, but I will tell you anyway right now. So the TV Boss Fire agency license is $1,997 per year for 50 people only. So you need to act fast because there are limited spots, because we do one-on-one stuff. We do custom logos, custom banners, intros, outros. We do all kinds of stuff that takes time for the team. So we can only invest time and effort into so many people. So tvbossfire.net/special. This isn't something that is slowing down. This isn't something that's dated and old. This is something that's moving forwards very, very rapidly. You can cancel at any time. There's no contracts or hidden fees. There's nothing crazy in there where you're just like locked in forever and you're just going to lose your money, etc., etc. Like, this is something that works. It's something that has big potential moving forwards. Like I say, I've showed you the proof of everything about this, of how fast this wrong's growing. So the question is, are you going to be a Busters? Blockbuster's net worth is now nothing, or Netflix. You're going to be in Netflix, which the net worth is 247.3 billion. You make the choice. So like mentioned, we advise you sell each channel for $10,000 or more with an upload fee of $500 per video. Even just 10 channels sold in a year is $100,000 plus the $500 for managing and uploading the videos. That's what we advise. I did seek advice from people, and they suggested to actually go and put in excess of $10,000 per year for this. But I knew that this just wasn't that achievable for people, especially in this day and age, in the climate that we're in with COVID and the pandemic and such. But it's the value put on this epic business model and the resources. It truly is. So if you can generate high paying clients, recurring income for just taking videos and uploading them, whilst being taught how to and following in other people's footsteps who went from newbie to a real agency owner's business, ask yourself, how much is that truly worth to you? Ask yourself that question. And ask yourself, how often have you ever had a real opportunity to get your foot in the door on something that's the biggest movement in the world? And it really is. And when did you last ever see an opportunity that's brimming with success stories, proof, and testimonials? The last time I ever did this webinar was in 2019 for my own customers, and no one else has seen this since apart from one other person. So when have you ever heard of being able to make TV channels? Many of you probably haven't even known about it. And when have you ever seen such a simple automated process to actually create online connected TV channels? Probably not many of you. So you have a decision to make. One, you can forget about it and continue with your day-to-day life. Or two, you can maximize your income using everything I've just spoken about and more. So keep listening, there is more. But first, I just want to have a quick recap because I've showed so much, it's hard to keep up with. Here's a live, well, basically a recap of live right now. Roku, Amazon Fire, and live streaming channels. That is what we can present to people when we sell our channels right now. But it is growing, I promise you that. Like I say, coming soon, Apple TV, Google Chromecast, and all the TV devices and web apps that you need. Literally everything. I've covered everything. Let's continue. Big resources with custom elements. Elements like editable email swipes, contracts and agreements, agency logos and video introductions, advertisement videos, advertisement banners, advertisement flyers, and website templates that have been copywritten and designed, copywritten by someone that I paid and designed by my own development team and designers. So let's continue. We have the mega success training, consists of the agency training, monthly webinars, 30 one-on-one minute strategy call with Mark Anthony, group success strategy calls, elite TVB success Skype group access, special guest webinars, access to ongoing trainings created by the team and guests, which is very powerful, and more. We also have the additional goodies, interviews with successes of TV Boss Fire agency holders. We also have ongoing case studies, what's winning updates. We have the translator vid that I was going to go into more. So like I say, it is basically something where you can actually transcribe your videos and also have it where they verbally speak. So it's, if they speak in Italian, then a hello would be ciao, like it says on there, or French would be bonjour, and then they go into that and they speak in the languages that the native people are. So basically it picks up where they're from and then translate it dependent on where they are, basically. Very clever stuff. Then we also have AWIS, which is also the behavioral marketing suite, which allows people to kind of go through a journey. This learns where people are from. It can learn their name. It can welcome them back. It's not something that, sorry, just grabbing a drink. It's not just something that sits there and it's just a talking robot. It can be an image. It can be whatever you like. And these are behavioral marketing kind of assets. And it can lead people through. It tells people what day it is there, what the weather's like, etc., etc. This is very smart stuff that I've had made, and I began making this kind of stuff years ago before anyone else ever did this kind of stuff. Captive Pick is email personalization. So you see these people holding that banner there saying Captive Pick. Well, I could remove the Captive Pick. I could email you using Captive Pick, and it would put your name on there and whatever message I wanted on there. It actually personalizes images. Also a WP Dev Suite, which we created, which allows people to create and manage WordPress plugins, not just for your own sites, but to give away or sell. And it's just a nice bonus. So I've been where many of you may be. I truly have. Wondering if you can achieve success, or wondering if you can do what's needed to make progress towards your goals. I've been there, but it's time to squash those doubts, okay? I never imagined I'd be sat here today teaching you what I know now. In fact, I never knew I'd be the owner of a business serving thousands of people in an arena that's taking over the way that people consume content. I'm not even tech savvy. Everything that you hear me say is like my designers did this, my coders did that, etc., etc. The only thing I know is how to sell TV channels and how to help people do that, and obviously marketing and other things like that. I'm not gifted tech savvy wise. I am useless. I didn't have a clue about online television before I met Dr. Alex. I totally overlooked the opportunity. I never even used to be confident enough to go on video when I began my business. I really didn't. But from the beginning of my journey up until now, I've always maintained the saying, consistency and persistency are key. If you can be consistently persistent and persistently consistent, you just can't lose. I live by it literally, and I've drawn this into many friends who are now more successful than I ever imagined they would be, and they still come back to this same saying. Even though I don't think persistency is an actual word, I know there's persistence, but not persistency. I just kind of made that one up, I think. Lucky enough, I met someone who gifted me a golden opportunity, and he's a great guy. And I'm thankful for that. I truly am. The same golden opportunity to enter something special that I'm presenting to you all today. Throughout this presentation, you have and you're going to experience real people of all ages and ability giving their experiences. People just like you and I. We're all the same, and we all have the same potential, regardless of what people think. And I truly hope you realize you're not just learning about an opportunity that anyone can learn and anyone can conquer. You're learning about an opportunity that can change your life. I've seen it happen multiple times. You're no different from other people who've taken advantage of what lies ahead. You're really not. I truly enjoy helping people. Whether you believe that or not, it's up to you. And it's why I work so hard to ensure people who work with me get access to the very best. So one passion of mine and one of my whys is for pushing myself with charity. The business allows me to fund things. Quite often it's helping people around Christmas who are struggling. I've done it for years and years and years. On the left, you'll see that's one of my back rooms with food and toy collections for the less fortunate families. The middle one is where I helped a guy called William. And basically this man was a 70-something-year-old guy who had nothing. He put a Morrison's bag, which is a superstore here, just with a note saying, please help, I have no food. And when I walked into his house, it was moldy, it was cold. The last time he'd ever eaten was 6 days before, and he just ate a jam sandwich. Crazy stuff. Hazel says, hi Craig, you helped me and my children last Christmas. It was very much appreciated, and I'd like to help this year. She paid it forwards. How beautiful is that? That's why I like doing this kind of stuff as well. People pay it forwards. I'm in a better situation now. Could you let me know when you're free to collect, please? And then the other one that I like to do is delivering gifts and decorating the local children's ward at the local hospital. Sadly, I haven't been able to do it because of COVID, but I do actually enjoy doing that kind of thing because it's very rewarding to bring a smile to poorly children's faces. And it's in the local cancer ward. It's a sad thing, but these children are the most inspirational people that I've ever met, because of just how smiling, bubbly and happy they still are, even though they're going through hell. So yeah, this is one of my whys. But I'm not showing this to give you an insight into my life or to stroke my ego or to even look good. But I do believe it's important to help people. And I want you to know my commitment to helping people extends way beyond charity. I know I can help people achieve results. I know I can help people better their lives. And I know I can help people work towards financial freedom. I truly do. So making this decision, please think about your own passions and goals. Think about your why. Would you like to better your own financial situation, to help your family and friends, more freedom, more time to do the things that you enjoy, more vacations, nicer things? And once you know your why, and once you see the opportunities that lie ahead with a good work ethic, you will be unstoppable. You will. And I'm not finished with helping you and over delivering. I do have an epic bonus for you, and I always give epic bonuses. By the way, if you are asking for the link again, it is tvbossfire.net/special. tvbossfire.net/special. I just want to make sure that you're all okay. Yes, I do, Lena. I'm just making sure, but yeah, it's tvbossfire.net/special. So I have a $444 mega discount. And TV Boss Fire, the Connect TV channel creation suite, is $37 per month. But as an agency user, we upgrade you to the agency and remove the monthly fee.
So it's inclusive in the agency fee. So you save $444 just by joining the agency. It's really a big saver, right? You're already going to spend $444 per year. So why not just make the move to the agency and save that money? And that's what we present to our existing customers, or did. So you're ready for some epic bonuses. When you take action right now, we've made TV Boss Fire possible to give white label options, meaning that you can brand your service totally to your own business and brand. I'll show you how easy it can be done. And that's a $5,000 near enough yearly value. In minutes, TV Boss can transform into your own suite where you can add your own domain, logo, and even tutorials. Tell me if you can see this. Can you see this video? Yeah, no, this is silent. So basically, it's really simple stuff to do. You just follow what we teach you on how to do it. This is where I'm just going to narrate over this one. But basically, you follow the tutorial, and within no time at all, just a few simple steps, you can actually create your own white label that's not even hard to do. Doesn't take long at all. So you enter the name, you choose the domain name that you want, you put in the icons, for example. So now I'll put Story Internet, which is kind of the future that you guys, once you join, if you join, will be grandfathered into. But I just put that image in there just to give an example, so you can actually change TV Boss file. So I always name images to add them in because it just makes life easier of which one's which. And you used to add them in like this. Just a few simple steps. And you literally add in the domain name that you want and the support email as well. Copy and paste. And then the support name. Then once you apply that, as you see, it changes. Obviously, the domain name will change once you change it yourself. But obviously it takes 24 hours for the domain name to propagate. But that's how it works. Really, really simple stuff. And we teach you everything on how to do that kind of stuff. So it's easy, right? The managed tutorial sections mean that you can showcase your own training as well, which we're about to find out. So if you want to brand tutorials on your customers, or for how, so your customers can learn exactly what you want to do and manage your own channels within there, it's possible. Let's take a quick look. Oh my goodness, I can't even show you because the slide is missing. But why is it missing? I can't believe this is missing. But anyway, basically, you can use a WYSIWYG, which is what you see is what you get, editor, and you can add in all the tutorials that you like, or you can use ours. It's all done for you. Or like I say, if you want people to be able to log into their own custom platform, which has your URL, which has your logo, they don't even know that it's TV Boss, you can do that. And the reason why we want to allow you to add in your own custom tutorials is purely and simply because that way it allows you to go even further in the branding and allow people to believe that it's yours, not ours. Simple as that. So there is only 50 agency spots on tvbossfire.net/special. I want you guys to go check it out. You see all the bonuses. Take action if you're interested in this kind of realm. This isn't something to be taken lightly. It's not something that should ever be overlooked. It really isn't. So it's exciting, right? Hit 1 in the box right now and tell me if you are in, because I want to see some ones, because I know that there's people interested. I see what you're all writing. I see how you see the potential because of what you've been saying. I might not have been reading it all out, but genuinely, I am so happy that you actually see exactly where we need to go. Like I say, you don't have to join me and have all these assets and the training and the software and the white label and everything else, and even the tutorials that you can rebrand to yourself. I just want to make sure that you all understand, because this is the future. TV is the future, and it's growing and growing and growing. But there's more. When you take action right now, we're giving you your own dedicated success contact, meaning that if you ever need a fast service, you'll have someone to contact to assist you. So here's bonus number 2, agency success managers. If you need help, have questions, want to ask for something, need your custom set of banners, video intros, don't worry, we're giving you your very own success agent, coach, and support who will be your direct line of contact to assist our design team to help you get you what you need. And even if someone gets stuck, which doesn't happen often, with 24/7 live chat support on hand and a helpful community. Someone says, can I just say that the support from TV Boss C Point is the best I've encountered in years. Thanks to Kevin, a corrupted install is now working perfectly. That's what I call service, as it wasn't a quick job. There was also Robert Ratcliffe. Jonathan Hammond has always been so quick and so knowledgeable in answering any challenges faced with this program. Way better than support over email or phone call. This group of coaches are excellent and dedicated to our success. Rob says, being a mover shaker, when I bought the original TV Boss, I had my channel submitted within a week. The TV Boss software was incredibly easy. I did need to contact customer support, and they were very responsive and enormously helpful. That software is everything promised and more. Can't wait to get the new TV Boss Fire with the promises that have been leaked so far. I know that it will really supercharge my business. And then Ruth Ann says, I wanted to acknowledge the assistance and time Glenn Rushing so generously gave me in getting my channel set up. I'm so thankful and grateful for his help and support. We had 100-mile wins, etc., etc. So you have the support on hand and at hand. And if you're on the page right now, you'll see on the bottom that there is a little chat box that pops up, and they are there 24/7. And I pay for that 24/7. But let's meet Jose. This smart man generated tens of thousands of dollars in selling TV channels. Here's the certification, although it's back to front because of the camera. But there it is. He made a $4,000 sale, an $18,000 sale, $23,000 sale, 6,150 euro sale. Sorry, it's euros. I can't get dollars out of my head. And 2,000 euros. In under 3 months, he generated $53,115. And if you want something that can afford you the chance to do this, it's tvbossfire.net/special. So do you want the same results as Jose? Let's see how many of you are still listening. How many of you are listening? Do you want the same results as Jose? Would you like to see that kind of results? Never creating a channel in your life before. How long does it take to set up a channel? Nina says, the record that we have is under 12 minutes, just over 11. Samuel still here. Good to hear you. Samuel still with us. But yeah, I'm glad to see that some people are paying attention. Oh, we have 100% viewing again. Welcome to everyone. It does drop down from time to time. You've probably been here a long time all day. But yes, it doesn't take long at all to set up a channel once you know how to do it. I'll answer questions very soon, but I just want to run through the last bit. So when you take action right now, we're giving you agency certifications. So imagine the value of being able to tell potential clients you're a certified Connect TV agent. Powerful, right? It gives you that authority. Here are the certifications of just the people who I showed you today. And there are more, but I can't show you everyone. So when you take action right now, we're giving you the ultimate upgrade of joining the beta crew, meaning you get all the upgrades before anyone else. So take action today to access TV Boss Fire Agency, the white label system, the multiple bonuses that I've showed you. We literally, everything that I've showed you is involved with this today. But let's recap one last time. It is a bundle that has one goal in mind, which is creating winners. And this is designed to help you create a successful TV channel creation agency. TV Boss Fire Agency rights, academy, and assets. The yearly value is 10,000, which I said, which shows some epic features of full training, interviews with success agencies, what's winning updates, the planning sessions, case studies, access to ongoing trainings created by the team and the guests, monthly webinars, a 30-minute one-on-one strategy call with Mark, success agency training, group success strategy calls, the elite TVB success Skype group, and special guest webinars. But obviously there's more. The incredible marketing assets, website templates, editable email swipes, the advertisement flyers, contracts and agreements that you'd have to go to a lawyer and pay for these. This isn't just something that we just knocked up. Like, everything has been paid for. Custom agency logos and video introductions, advertisement videos, spokesperson videos, and advertisement banners. There is a hell of a lot there, right? The epic training bonus, which would cost you $5,000, which I mentioned earlier, cost me $5,000 a year to license this, okay? Our added incentives, the success team, $1,500 easy, because these guys actually spend time with you and effort. The program of the certification is absolutely priceless. The mega discount, where instead of paying for TV Boss Fire, you get it for free included in what you pay. Access to AWIS and all the upsells, access to CaptiPick, full access to TranslatorVid, also WP Dev Suite, and a bonus, which I truly believe, I haven't even launched this yet, only my agency guys have seen this, Ads for TV I call it, my own added connected TV advertising course, meaning that you can sell customers training, so you can actually upsell them. You can sell them a channel and then upsell them the actual training of Ads for TV, and the value of the training is $500 or thereabout, and the resale rights is $1,000 or thereabout, because it's powerful stuff. Don't forget tvbossfire.net/special once you do decide that you want to join us, or if you do, but I can't even put a price on this, but just look at the value. It's a full business model which is proven in a growing arena of virtually untapped traffic that's helping my clients achieve incredible results. If we were to put a real value on this and how much I personally spent to help people not only achieve the results but access the means to do, it would be in excess of 30,000 just for the assets, not including everything else. I poured so much money into this. But instead of it's a once a year payment, which you will join the 98 original people from 2019. I was going to offer it in 2020, but my focus was on building the assets and tools that you see today, because I made a promise to them of exactly what I deliver, and I did. So they've had them, and these, what you see is what I've created for them. Now, obviously, there's plenty been updated and being updated. When I said the TVB Academy, that's all changed. It's now Story Internet. So there is a lot of new stuff. But it is growing and growing and growing. There's the 98 resellers, and we also host 1,609 channels on TV Boss Fire alone. We obviously have the 6 administrators. This is my admin kind of screenshot of what you see. But 98 resellers, that is the only amount of people that we've ever had, and that's because I haven't offered it to anyone else. I held it back from 2019. 2020 I was going to do it, but I stopped just because I was focusing on making sure that I was delivering to the agency guys and pushing everything forwards. 98 resellers is the only people in all of the people that use TV Boss and TV Boss Fire. So the TV Boss Fire NGC white label bonus, which is value 10,000 a year, is now 1,997 a year, and we do have a payment plan on there of 1,100 on the, so it's 1,100 on the first purchase and then 1,100 30 days later. Okay. So it's a part payment we did for you there. And members are making money selling TV channels. So Joe Ferdinando was in a conversation here, and at the bottom, as you see, I forgot the guy's name, but last year before a year, a guy in here in the group sold a channel with nothing, no hosting, no website, no computer, nothing. He sold the channel for around 3,500 and went and purchased a computer, hosting for a website, got Vimeo, and bought a DSLR camera. He upsold them on more videos for 1,500. Point being, there is something you do have. You have legs and you've got a mouth. You're here posting, so you've even got a computer or a phone. Go get a sale and let them know this doesn't happen overnight. How cool is that, right? Like, people sold channels before they even had a computer. Whether you want to make $500 a month sending leads to businesses to supplement your business like Stephen Brocklehurst does, like I spoke about earlier, or over 100,000 a year like Joe Ferdinando, it's possible. Even if you want to take it to the next level and earn over $1 million, in a few months, like Anthony Bogattini tells us he's achieved, it's all possible. So go big, go small, it is your choice. This niche is for everyone, and it's not even hard to make channels with TV Boss Fire. From easy to follow training to live 24/7 chat support and customer success agents, you have all you need. Not forgetting live calls, case studies, a live one-on-one call, which will be recorded for you to help springboard your success too. Or how about selling your own physical products like John Rodriguez? He says, my channel is working better than I thought. Marketing Bugle said, in what way, John? John came back, anti-aging gel. My channel is doing good and my signups to my offers is doing well. So it's not just his channel's doing good, he's actually having signups to buy his product. How cool is that? Physical items, not just digital ones. So do we have any questions?
and I will not leave the call until I have answered all questions. And I want legitimate, decent questions that I can actually answer. So David says, is this the same software as what was sold before? No. Well, it's the same kind of frame, but it's all been improved. It's got new training. It's also got desktop downloads because some people want to work offline. We had that request, so we had it done. So it's for Windows and for Mac and stuff like that. So it's changed. And like I say, there's the new version that's coming out, which is TV Boss for, well, it's not even called TV Boss anymore. It's called Story Internet, but basically that is Amazon Fire, Roku, Apple TV, Google Chromecast. It does live streaming to 15 different social networks, along with pseudo live streaming. It does TV apps, web apps, so WebOS, and also phone apps. It literally, you can watch TV anywhere. This is the next version. People who purchase this get grandfathered into this, and the agency for this. This is that's my baby. It's everything that I poured into it. Like all the money that I ever make from my TV business goes back into the TV business, because I truly believe that's how it should be. Lena says, so if we sell it to be set up in a week, we'll be fine. You can do it in 2 days. I mean, obviously Roku or Amazon have to approve your channel, but once they do, you can go hell for leather, as they say. You can create a channel within no time at all. Someone says, totally need Jürgen to see this. He's still in cancer therapy. Oh, sorry to hear that. Be in touch with Anthony. This was amazing. I'm sorry to hear that. I hope he gets well soon. So does anyone have any questions? Anyone have any questions? If there are no questions, then that means that I've done my job and you don't need to know anything else, or it means that you're all asleep. And I hope you're not asleep, because I put a lot of time and effort into this. This was great. Thanks, Greg. You're welcome. I'm very, very happy to reveal this realm to the world. Wide awake now, Lena says. Good. I'm glad. Even if I can just wake one person up to this possibility, I've done my job. And like I say, there's 3 ways to make channels. You can use ours. You can create them yourselves by learning how to code, or you can pay coders. But we can create TV channels in just over 11 minutes. But yeah, any questions? If there aren't any, I will be moving ahead, because it's getting late here as well. And I don't mind staying up. It's just that I won't sit around if nobody's got any questions. So that means I've done my job. So
yeah, and we have one more speaker coming up and he's waiting, so we have to finish up in the next minutes.
Yeah, sorry about that.
No problem. No problem. It was fantastic.
Pardon?
It was fantastic. You have opened my eyes to a whole new channel, and I have a page of notes, so I'll talk to you next week on that. It's
yeah, happy to get your own channel set up, especially for some. You could even do something along the lines of what you're doing now, but on TV.
Yeah, that's the note I have.
Good. Well, I'm happy to help you. Yo, man, effort, Craig. Thank you, David. Appreciate you and your comments. So I do want to ask you a question. What do you do if something feels too much? And I got this from my best friend, Dean Holland, because it's true. And I do it myself as well. And it kind of made me, maybe because we work together and we're best buddies. But what do you do if something feels too much? The question is, and the advice before I sign off, I ask myself this when it feels too much. If I gave up now, would I regret this when I look back at the end of my life? Oftentimes the answer is yes. If I quit on myself now, I know I will regret it in the future. Makes sense, right? That simple question often will give me the strength and courage to push forwards when I'm doing something new that I don't understand, or I'm doing something overwhelming. Whatever you want to do or achieve, when you're faced with a decision to turn and run, or to push on, or seek an easier way, just ask yourself that question. Often it'll push you through. So one last link for you guys, tvbossfire.net/special. Take action, don't take action. It's entirely up to you. You have 2 choices. You can sit there and do nothing, or you can push forwards and join us. So I hope you enjoy this presentation and enjoy learning about the connected TV world and its endless money-making possibilities. I truly do.
Thank you for your time. And for those of you who joined the agency opportunity, I hope to see you inside the Facebook group to build a future together. And if not, I wish you all the very best of success with your businesses, whatever you may do. So thank you once again. Thank you for having me, Anthony. Truly a pleasure to be speaking with my new friends and obviously yourself, Anthony.